Salim, when I was in Chicago, I was at this church, the shelter at this church. It was like a Christian church shelter thing. And one day they had this pastor, and he was quoting something from First Kings. And I heard him. And I had a Bible, and I was reading what he was reading. And I was like, wait a second. That's not what this says. And I did this thing. I stood up and I said, I don't think that's correct. I called him out. I said, this isn't correct. If you actually read it, it's different from what you're saying. The next thing you know, I'm the demon, I'm the devil. He actually called me the devil in front of everybody. I was there in it's a shelter. I'm sleeping there. We have to go to religious services. And I'm reading the Bible. I'm like, it says something different than what you say it's saying. Then all of a sudden, I get called out as the devil woman. I have to walk outside, wait for them to finish the sermon. I can't come back in until they're done. Well, the guy who gave me that Bible, I kept that Bible, and I ended up reading other parts of the Bible. And I wrote something. I wrote a story as if Jesus were an organizer. And then I wrote another thing. It was a challenge to the encyclical that was written by Pope Francis. I'd read it in another country, but I remembered it. And then I gave the copies of those documents and the Bible back to the guy who gave me the Bible. And I gave copies of the documents to the women because there was a special group for the women, a prayer group for the women on site. I gave it to them my last day there. I have a feeling somehow this is connected to what you're dealing with. What would you consider a future like a normal citizen of Russia? Would it be so dissimilar from what you wanted to do in Pakistan? I don't know. I never saw Jesus as a business management major, but he did walk with tax collectors. What do you know about Russian tax policy?